What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Coming at you with yet again another perfume experience. And for today, you guys, I have for you, as per the title below, Amouage Journey Man. And yes, continuing on the journey of samplers from my newly acquired Amouage samples. Let's see if I can get you guys to focus. Alright, so as you can see, I have yet to spray this at all or use it. So I will be experiencing this with you guys for the first time here. And super stoked for that because I was actually pleasantly surprised by Amouage, considering that I had thought it'd be very Middle Eastern in its theme, but surprisingly, the scents I've dabbled with so far out of the sampler kit tend to smell very European to me. So with that said, we're gonna go ahead, as per usual, go through the musing and the notes off of the Amouage website. Then I will go through the perfume experience with you guys. However, before we get started, and as per tradition on this channel, make sure to grab your favorite snack, your favorite bevy, your favorite cafe, and grab a sip, sit back and relax and enjoy the awesome content heading your way. All right. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's get started with this. So this is Journey Man by Amouage, and the product description is woody spicy. Journey for man, portraying a journey of metamorphosis. The spicy and woody fragrance reveals a chiaroscuro of luminosity with a twist of intrigue. One thing I notice about the descriptions so far is that they tend to use this very complex words that I've never even heard before. And I speak English, and I've spoken it for a very long time. All right. So that's really all there is to their product. Actually, no, you know what? There's a bit more. Okay. Journey Men, a tribute to elegance. The agrestic flight of Sichuan pepper, exalted by a luminous duo of neroli and bergamot, whitened at the touch of a piquant and icy cardamom. The whiteness of the overture is quick, followed by a chiaroscuro of adamantine, geraniol, and crushed tobacco leaves, both faceted by the juniper berry and the balsamic and resinous sweetness of frankincense resinoid. Let me tell you something, you guys. This is giving me a lot of tongue twisting right here to deal with. Okay. The light is dimmed furthermore by animalic inflections of leather and cypriol. But there remains a reassuring spark of ambroxan and tonka bean glowing through the night. An intriguing game of nuances, from dancing shadows to elusive lights. Journeyman explores the metamorphosis of all human emotions. Okay. And the perfumer is Pierre Negren and Alberto Morales. So two perfumers here, you guys. So, all right. So let's get into the notes. So the top notes are Sichuan pepper, bergamot, cardamom, neroli, and bigarad. The heart notes are juniper berries, incense, pure geraniol, tobacco leaves. Base notes are tonka beans, cypriol, leather, and ambrox. Okay. There's quite a bit going on here, you guys. And yeah. So let's get started with our ethereal perfume experience. Alright, so here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a spray. Alright, this one is good off of the go. Didn't spray a lot, maybe also because it's the first spray, but let me show you guys. So the spray imprint is over here, and as you can see, it's not oily, it's not greasy, it's transparent, so it wouldn't stain any of your whites. And overall, very, very light. Granted, I didn't spray a lot just because the first few sprays tend to be the lightest relative to other sprays, but as you see, not a lot of imprint there. Okay. With that said, let's take a whiff. Wow. Woo! God damn, this is classy. Oh! Oh, wow. Oh. Okay, let me. Guys, this is so classy and elegant. So masculine, so regal, so powerful. God, this is this is this reminds me of three things come to my mind. My dad in the 80s, okay? How a king would smell like, and how Gordon Gekko from Wall Street 19, I think it was 87, the first one, would smell like. Wow, this is really really nice, you guys. Might actually cop a full bottle. Whoa. God is so elegant, so elegant, sophisticated, refined, and you know what? It's just very masculine and classy. And if I had to think of a writer that I really appreciate that would wear this, because for whatever reason this brings books to my mind, um, I would say Nassim Nicholas Taleb, who used to be a trader on Wall Street in the 80s. He writes quite a lot of books on randomness, uncertainty, and he's originally Lebanese. Supposedly comes from a very aristocratic family in Lebanon, but you know, I see him wearing this. Now, God damn, this is so nice. Oh, it's such a. The reason I say it reminds me of him and some of these books because it's also such a perfume that if you're someone who's intellectually sophisticated, this is your scent. I don't know why. That's just what comes to my mind. Wow, this is so nice. It also has this playful side to it, so it's such a sexy scent too. Wow. Okay, let me catch my breath here. I'm hurting my back from all the excitement. I'm also ancient, so. Wow, you guys, this is okay. Listen, I've smelled a few of the Amouages so far. This is probably the one that's kicking my fancy the most to date. Out of the sampler. Okay, so Sichuan pepper, yes, you will get that off of the opening. And if you've ever smelled Sichuan pepper, it's very peppery. It's the best way I can explain it. But you usually see it in Cantonese cooking, Chinese cooking. You can see it in some South American dishes that have Chinese influence to them, and it tends to actually numb your tongue a bit, and that's really what makes it so unique among peppers is that it has this numbing effect, and its spiciness isn't just heat, but it has almost this bitter heat to it that's also a bit citrusy in its taste profile, but you definitely get this off of the top. You're getting the bergamot for sure. The cardamom, yes. Neroli, yes. And the bigarad. And the bigarad is basically an orange citrus. Yes, there's definitely an orangish hue in here. And it's the combination of bergamot, neroli, and bigarad that give this such a playful feel to this. Juniper berries. So yes, maybe that's where I'm saying the bit of elegance and sophistication comes into. Juniper berries are one of the main berries, herbs, and spices used to flavor gin. So there's quite a ginny scent to this, if you wish. Incense, My God, yes, in spades, and I love it. Pure geraniol. I have no idea what that is. I should have probably looked it up. But then I just, I shoot these without preparation, so you guys get my raw reaction. Tobacco leaves, yeah, smells like a nice cigar. But I'm not talking about that fecal tobacco note you get with some cigars, just like nice, not all the way dried tobacco leaves, but somewhere in the middle between fresh and dried. Right, base notes, tonka beans. Yeah, I can see that. Cypriol. Actually, I'm not even sure what I'm even sniffing. I don't know what Cypriol sounds like. Alright, then there's leather. Yes, it is leathery, which I love, love, love leather notes. Ambrox. Yes, you get this fizzy, sparkly vibe to it, and Ambrox is basically Ambroxan, which is a synthetic musk. Okay. Alright, so, with that said, let's talk some stats here, okay? Some profile. In terms of performance, I'm gonna say that for this, again, in terms of projection, trail, and sillage, I'm gonna say a medium. Even though this is Eau De Parfum, I find on my skin it is in beast mode. It ain't a Frederick Mall, all right? Yeah, but I'm gonna say in terms of performance, it's medium. So projection, trail, and sillage are gonna be medium for this one. I'm gonna say, in terms of time of day that you would wear it, man, this one's tough. It's tough because it has both light elements like the citruses in it, and then the dark elements like the spices and sort of bordering on resins and whatnot. So I'm gonna say it's versatile. You can wear it across the whole day, so morning, evening, and night. But I'm gonna be leaning so morning, afternoon, and evening / night. Okay, I'm gonna lean more towards afternoon and the evening, however, just because this has a bit of an air of mysteriousness to it, a little bit of darkness, leaningness, if you wish. In terms of seasonality, I'm gonna say it's versatile. Again, you can wear it across all seasons, but man, like this lends itself more to cold weather, okay? I mean, early spring, fall, or winter, I think this will shine and come across as its best. In terms of sexual profile, be it male or female, 100% masculine. This is like straight up masculine juice right here. Again, I can see ladies pulling it off, but you really gotta be either more on the masculine side or like one of those gals that are super dominant. But again, this is targeted towards the male market, and sure enough, it is very masculine, very male, aggressive, forward in his scent profile. Okay, and the florals here, you guys, my God, is to die for. Neroli is a floral, right? I think it is. Okay. So, now, in terms of how you would dress this, listen, you gotta dress up for this, okay? I'm talking suit, I'm talking Tom Ford, I'm talking Xenia, I'm talking Canali, I'm talking Brunello Cucciolini, or however it's pronounced, okay? Like, you gotta suit up, baby. You gotta be classy, you gotta be elegant, you gotta be, a power dress wearer, you gotta have your nice shoes on, your Bontonis, your Berlutis, you gotta put on your Tom Ford shoes. You gotta walk into a place like you own it, okay? And you're not gonna achieve that without this scent or without a nice suit, okay? So, yeah, you gotta be formal for this, you guys. I think you'd be doing it a disservice by just doing it semi-formal or casual. It's just such a refined, elegant, masculine power scent that I don't know why you wouldn't dress it up, okay? I mean, it's such a special. God, I love this. I'm gonna wear this the next time we're going into a meeting into my office. Woo! Be like, hey, it's time for a power meeting. All right. So that one is definitely needs to be dressed up. Now, the context. Okay? I'm going to say, listen, if you're that kind of dude that has his shit together, that has, a lot of power under his fingertips, context doesn't really matter. You can wear it to the office, you can wear it to the club, you can wear it to a date, you can be going out to cocktails and wear it. Listen, you're that kind of guy. Nobody can touch you. You can wear whatever you want, you can do whatever you want. All right? However, for the average bros out there, I got you. Okay? I got you. I'm going to say keep this for your cocktail outings, for your clubbing outings, for your intimate one-on-one outings with your gal or potential date. I think if you take this into an office setting where the power dynamic isn't leaning towards you, two things are going to happen. You are going to incite envy and jealousy, okay? And here's why. This is such an opulent and refined scent that typically it would be associated with somebody who's powerful and established. And if you're wearing it and your boss isn't, guess what? He's gonna fucking shit on you. and it is what it is. Unfortunately, institutions are that way. So you gotta be careful with that. It smells so opulent, so regal, so majestic, so classy that if you're wearing it and the person above you at a higher salary bracket isn't wearing it, then they're gonna start thinking, well, am I paying this person too much? Because they can obviously afford something I can't. Okay? And believe it or not, that logic exists everywhere around the world in every institution. Okay? So be mindful of that. Secondly, it is very masculine forward, and in a work setting, especially if you're a subordinate, okay? Again, you can convey dominance in so many ways. One of the ways you can do it is your scent. If it's too masculine, aggressive, and work environments tend to be, again, unfortunately, more feminine leaning, okay? Everybody needs to be nice. Everybody needs to get along. Even though everybody tends to be passive aggressive. But basically, you're projecting this dominance, which is going to rub people off the wrong way, okay? And I'm not talking just about your superiors, possibly, but also your co-workers. Because here's the thing, it's not just about your superiors. Your co-workers can also have it in for you because you get to do whatever you want and they can't, okay? Because they're obeying the unspoken, unwritten rules of a work environment. Meanwhile, you're not. Why are you so special, okay? So these are things you need to pay attention to context-wise, and not just with this scent, but with any other scent. A lot of people think that it's just the clothes you wear or the car you drive to work or the watch you wear. No, even perfume has gotten into that territory where supposedly if you're at a certain rank within corporate or institutional hierarchy, you're not supposed to get into these certain luxuries, okay? So, I guess what I'm trying to say is, and to, digress, listen, you put this on, you're a powerful man. You run the show, okay? As long as you understand the consequences of putting this powerful scent on, by all means, go for it and do it, okay? Only men... Okay, I'm gonna stop. I went on a rant here. Alright, basically what I'm saying is, dude, it's such a good, masculine, gorgeous scent. You're gonna love it. You're gonna enjoy it. Okay? So, you know what? Do what you want. You're that kind of guy who's gonna wear this scent. You do whatever you want, regardless of good or bad consequences, because you are the man. Okay? You make shit happen. Alright. So, with that said, do I recommend Amouage Journeyman? 100% yes. Get your wallet on it, get your nose on it, cop it. You will not regret it if you're into anything I've mentioned so far. It is such a gorgeous scent. And like I said, this is my first foray into the Amouage house based on the samplers that I'm putting out there for you guys in terms of uploads. So I still have quite a bit to go through because my sampler box is huge, but I'm super stoked that this is really, to be honest, the first one that really kicked my fancy. All the other ones I've smelled to date are really good, but this one it really hits all the chords with me. So I'm in love with this. And as I go through the samplers and when I do go on a shopping spree, I'm definitely grabbing myself a full bottle of this, because this right there is worthy of being a signature scent of yours truly, the master of his destiny, KC. Okay? All right, I think I may have overdone my carbs and coffee today. So, with that said, you guys, as per usual, very much appreciate your time and attention. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.